If you're moving to Denver or relocating to Colorado and want to live just moments from the Rocky Mountains without losing easy access to downtown Denver, then you need to see this house. Today we're touring this Kaya model by Cardel Homes in the Three Hills community in Morrison, Colorado. This brand new home offers 4 bedrooms, 3.5 bathrooms, nearly 2,900 square feet, and one of the best locations in Denver Metro. Plus, you're only 5 minutes from the mountains, 15 minutes from the Red Rocks Amphitheater, and about 25 minutes from downtown Denver. Let's see if this is the perfect home for your move to Colorado. Colorado is all about an active outdoor lifestyle, and this home puts you right in the middle of it. From hiking and biking to exploring the mountains, you'll have some of the very best of Colorado just minutes from your front door. My first initial thoughts upon entering are a lot of the details within this home. I'm greeted by these wrought iron horizontal stair rails. And as I turn around and show you the front entrance, I do see that you have a nice open area, especially a place to come in, hang your coat, put an additional like seating area or something that you can utilize. I love this front door. All the window and natural light that is provided upon entry. Just so you see a standard size coat closet here. And the nice open space. So you do have luxury vinyl plank tile. You have nice thick trimming here. So the entire border and trim looks great. Higher ceilings. And this is a 2-story home. Now off to the right, which is always very important, you have your powder room. And I really do like a lot of the finishes here. From the light fixtures to the mirror, coming back down to this vanity, quartz countertop, they are utilizing Moen faucets in this home. And then this would be the door to the garage, which is currently being utilized as a sales office. But nice big garage. And then you have an additional coat closet here. This door would lead to the basement, and this would come with a finished basement. So we'll visit this unfinished basement, but just know that Cardel is currently finishing the basements. Now entering the best part of the home, we will get right back to that. I wanted to show you this closet where you're greeted with these 2 double doors. In case you needed to make any calls and needed privacy, you can see it as a nice cozy closet, but certainly ideal for what you need. And I love this light fixture here. Looks really nice. They went with this wallpaper, which I think is really nice. Keep in mind, this is a model, but you can always add in some of these additions. And real quick, if we have not met, I am Jaime, a local real estate broker here in Denver, and I have helped hundreds of families successfully relocate here to Denver. So if that is you, whether you're looking for a new construction or a resale home, I can help. The very next step is to schedule a one-on-one buyer strategy call. That way we can discuss your goals, answer any of your questions, and just make sure that you understand every next step. And also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. That way you don't miss any property walkthroughs. Now, let's get back to the home tour. Later on, and we will get to the exciting part of the home, the heart of the home, the kitchen. So they do have KitchenAid appliances here. So your microwave on the lower end, and you have this good size center island seating 3 individuals. I'm really liking these 2 pendant lights that are hanging down. You have a very deep sink. It's open. You see the Moen faucet. More than enough cabinet space here. So that's something that I think a lot of homes with this size kind of struggle with. Some of them don't have enough cabinetry. However, this does, yet you still have enough prep space here with this counter. And then you have a 5-burner stove. And I love how they finish this hood that's all built into that cabinetry, and the backsplash, everything ties in very well. Your fridge is also a KitchenAid. Refrigerator, and then you have a walk-in pantry. So more than enough room for this property with storage. And overlooking the entire area, this is what you get. You have this 6-seat table here. You can see that there's still enough room for a shelf here. A ton of natural light. You have these windows facing off to the north. This window overlooking the mountains off to the west, as you can see there in the background. And you have this 4-pane mid slider here. You can also put an additional light here hanging if you'd like, but certainly a good size. And leading into the living room, you can see good size here. You have 2 additional seats here, and then a nice long sectional here. They have a very big round table in the center. And then I love this fireplace, gas fireplace. I like how they have the mantle up here, although they do have a lower shelf, a floating shelf that I think looks very nice, modern and very unique. And then they have a mirror there on top, but you can always adjust that mantle to your liking. That way you can hang a TV. And then I love the paneling that they put on here with these 2 upper windows just to provide additional natural light. Next, we will head to the 2nd floor before going and checking out the basement. First thing that I notice here is you have a nice large landing here, so you're not greeted by just a room direct. You do have some space, so that's nice. And you have a good sized window here with a very nice light fixture hanging over the stairs, and you're walking into bedroom 1, which does have its own ensuite. Quartz countertops. You have your Moen faucet, and I'm really liking that mirror there. And the light fixture. So this tile is really nice. I love how they tied this in, the white hinting off of the green. Feels very modern Colorado. And you have these nice Moen faucets here and shower head. A standard size closet. And this room currently has a full-size bed here, although you see with these nightstands you can probably put a queen here and still have pretty good space. You have this corner here where they have the dresser drawer, but great natural light with these windows here. As we enter the next bedroom, you'll see it is again a really good size. I certainly think you can fit queen size bed here, but more than enough leg space to still put a dresser here at the end of the bed, and then really nice good size windows there. Standard size closet. And before we head to the next bedroom, this is the shared space, so your one vanity, but still a lot of good counter space. Love that mirror there, and then the light fixtures that they have here. Nice and sleek with that same setup with the tile going all the way to the ceiling. Black Moen shower head and faucet there. Now we will head to this room, last room, before heading to laundry in the primary. But good size here. I think they're all pretty similar in the actual square footage within this room. You can see every room does have a window, so good size standard closet. The doors, so the doors, they are nice tall doors. None of them are short doors at all. So the height up here is great. Laundry room, good area for all additional linens. And it's pretty deep here as well. Washer dryer with additional cabinetry. And very important, have to have that window in the laundry room. So you have a sink here with additional counter space. You can fold any linens and put them away, store them away. Now we will head to the primary suite. And this room certainly has the size going for it. So a lot of good space. You can see here, little bench at the end of the bed. You have your two side tables and still more than enough room, even with this dresser drawer here. There's that wallpaper. I have to see what product they use. I really do like the wallpaper. The light fixture. Just a whole lot of space here. You can see additional construction going on back here. And the mountains. Just right there. Now the primary restroom. I do like the style of this tile tying into the carpet. But however, that's one thing I did want to note. Walking up here, this lighter carpet, I would not go with it. Especially if you have pets or kids. You do have a good size walk-in closet here. Which could be finished and customized. And then double vanity there. I love these mirrors, these arch mirrors up top. And then those light fixtures. And the wonderful thing is they don't have just a big window here in front of the soaking tub. I like that the windows are much higher up. I think that's great. And then your shower. I like the herringbone, how they took that herringbone tile all the way to the ceiling. A nice deep bench. So important. A lot of the times I see very shallow benches, so you got enough space there. I like this. I love this handle here. Boxy scored finish, and then Euro glass. Last, we will head to the backyard. Now, the average size lot back here is about 3,800 square feet. However, you have to remember Colorado is much pricier. So something like this is actually pretty normal, especially if you think about this current location where they're building. Land is very expensive. So I definitely think that this is more than enough space, especially if you have pets that just need to come out and just kind of burn out a little bit of that energy. But something I do want you to consider is that majority of individuals that are here for the active lifestyle. So more than likely, yes, you let your pet out when, say, it's cold or it's rainy, and you let them out real quick just to use the restroom. The most biggest thing that I want you to take away from this is that Colorado is very outdoorsy. So more than likely you're going to the parks within the community, you're getting out, and you're just as active as possible. And that's what I notice a lot of clients that do relocate tell me, is that, hey, you know what, I need more space inside. And I ask them, where did you spend a lot of your time? Inside. That's just not the case here. If you can get out as much as possible, if the weather allows it, then certainly you're going to be outside. Even if you're not that person now, you may be in the future. So think about that. Those are just my final thoughts. Thank you so much for joining me. Until next time. And if you're thinking about making that move to the Denver metro area, whether that's next month or next year, I would love the opportunity to be your real estate broker and represent you. If you happen to live out of state, I can always assist with any additional virtual tours, because my overall goal is just to ensure that the entire process is simple, smooth, and as stress-free as possible. The very next step is to click the link in the description. That way we can schedule your one-on-one buyer strategy call, where we're going to discuss your goals, your time frame, your budget, answer any questions that you have, and just ensure that you have a tailored game plan for you and your family. I appreciate you hanging out with me today. Remember to click on the link in the description and subscribe. That way you don't miss any future property tours. Until next time, my friends.